Welcome to Bible Logos. My name is David Deluze, and I'm your broadcast host. Today, I'm excited to introduce part one of the message, Effective Prayer. Please like and share this message on social media with your friends and family.
James, the 5th chapter, verses 16, the latter part of verse 16, through verse 18 from the New King James Version of the Bible, reads as follows. The effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. Elijah was a man with a nature just like ours, and he prayed earnestly that it would not rain. And it did not rain on the land for 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth produced its fruit. That verse 16, it said, the effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. And what I like about that is that effective word that comes from the Greek word energio, which means to be at work, to do, to be vigorously in pursuit. It is an action word. And so we're going to start a new series today on prayer, which we're calling Effective Prayer. And before you take your seats, just look at 2 or 3 people and tell them, you have to work this thing. Look at somebody and tell them, you have to work this thing. Got to work this thing. To be effective at anything. To be effective at anything. You have to know the rules of the game. You have to know how it works. And you have to know how to work this thing. And you know, that's universal. That's everywhere. There's no place that this doesn't matter or this doesn't count. To be good at everything, there are certain things that are required. You need to be disciplined. You need to be committed. You might have to do some research. You got to have some skill development. You've got to practice, make sacrifices. But in the midst of all of that, you still have to know the rules. Because if you do all of that and don't know the rules, you still can't be effective. And not only do you have to know the rules, you have to know how to work the rules to your benefit and to your advantage. Anybody here ever heard of Michael Jackson? A couple people know who Michael Jackson is. You know, Michael Jackson did not become known as the king of pop by happenstance. That didn't just fall in his lap. His father, from the time that they were small kids, recognized the gift and the talent among his children. And so he pulled them together and began to work some stuff into them. And some of the earliest videos that you see of Michael Jackson in particular, there's one in particular where I think he's about 6, 7 years old. And he's on the stage, right? And he's singing a James Brown song. And he's doing a James Brown dance. Because what he learned is that in order to be effective, because a lot of folk can sing. A lot of folk can sing. But what he learned is that to be effective, and what their father taught them is that in order to be effective in this industry, in the entertainment industry, not only do you need to be a good singer, but you need to be a great entertainer. Figure out what works well and work that thing. LeBron, Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry, Magic Johnson, those superstars recognized that it's not just gifts and talents that catapult you into superstardom. There's a whole lot of superstars who didn't become superstars. Let me say that a different way. There's a lot of people who have the talent of a superstar, who didn't achieve superstar status because they had other priorities. There were other things that were important to them. So while the superstars were honing their skills and learning the rules of the game and recognizing that I've got to get the ball inside the hoop and perfecting that gift and perfecting that talent, some of those others was out getting high, running women, flunking out of school because they didn't see the necessity or the importance of working that thing. So you can be gifted and talented, but if you don't know the rules of the game, or you don't know how to manage or work the rules of the game, your gifts and talents will be wasted.
Welcome back. We're just getting started, but I'm already excited about the word. Tune in tomorrow for part 2 of the message, Effective Prayer. And don't forget, like this and share it with your friends and family on social media. I'm David Deluze, and I want you to remember that the sower sows the word, and therefore it is with the same measure you meet that it shall be measured unto you again.